action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNI news video. And as always, we've got a lot to cover, so let's jump right into it. Let's start off with some action figure woes, which are always plentiful, it seems like these days. But just today, Hasbro put up for pre-order their Cad Bane exclusive. This had originally been offered overseas as an EU exclusive, but today was the day that Hasbro was going to make it available to folks here in the United States. And of course, it quickly sold out in under an hour, so a lot of people missed out on getting it. I don't know if they'll restock anymore. It's possible. You know, we saw some of these EU exclusives show up at other places previously, so I think Hasbro pretty much said they were being sold on Pulse, but I know like previously they showed up at places like GameStop, so I don't know. I wouldn't totally count it out that you'll be able to find this one. And of course, there will be a regular release version coming pretty soon that won't have the robot. And while we're on the subject, I might add that Hasbro's Hellfire Club Goon sold out pretty quickly last weekend, which to me is kind of ridiculous since it's the only place that's selling it, and you build the thing as an army builder, and yet you don't stock it enough that it can stay in stock for more than like a day. I don't know. It just seems crazy to me, but I guess that's how things roll these days. Now, folks got a surprise this week from Amazon stating that the new wave of Mr. Fix-It figures, the Build-A-Figure wave that was just announced last weekend, was actually going to start shipping to folks here this week. Now, the figures have also started up showing up in California Targets. You know, California always seems to be the place where things show up first. So Target stores have started to get that wave in. As for Amazon, it's unknown whether those are actually going to show up, start shipping this week. Like, I have them on pre-order, and it tells me they're supposed to be here tomorrow, but they've yet to ship, and I'm hearing from folks saying that Amazon is indicating that they don't actually have them in stock after all. The release dates or the ship dates for Hasbro stuff at Amazon has been all over the place in the past several months. I've gotten delays. I've gotten stuff that ends up showing up early. I've got stuff that shows up late. So I really don't know what's going on with these. I suspect they're not going to ship this week. Some people are saying November, but I tend to think that they will probably see release before then. And of course, you can pre-order these anywhere. They're available at Amazon, or they're available at any online e-tailer, what have you. The only allure with Amazon was I think people were actually thinking it was going to, they were going to actually have them in hand this week if they ordered them from there. So with the pre-order, you can always cancel it if you want, if they do actually end up delaying them. So it shouldn't really be that big a deal. Okay, and then McFarlane Toys today put up a bunch of stuff for pre-order on the Walmart website. 7 of these items are actually Walmart exclusives. Now the others, I won't say 100% either way. They have not indicated they're actually Walmart, so I think with the other stuff, it is just they're going up for pre-order first there. But the actual, we know for sure, are Walmart exclusives. So we know with all the gold label figures, those are always going to be Walmart exclusives. There are regular versions of all these figures that are out or going to be put out, but with these are definitely Walmart exclusives. So up for pre-order now on the Walmart website, just went up today, and last time I checked was still available, is the DC Multiverse Batman figure that was designed by Todd himself. So I've talked about this one previously. This version has the goggles and different paint applications. Again, there will be a regular release version of this one, but there will be some slight variations to it. We've got the Witcher 3 figure, which again I've talked about previously, so that is now up for pre-order. We've got the Mandarin Spawn figure, which I talked about, which is up for pre-order, and again there will be a regular release version with the red outfit as opposed to blue. I don't really like this blue color, so I think I'm going to wait for the regular release. Then we've got the Katana figure, which is in her red outfit, so a Mortal Kombat variant. There's the Arkham Knight bronze Batman figure. So again, we've been seeing these bronze figures. This one we've seen before, but it is now officially up for pre-order based on the Batman Arkham Knight Batman figure. We've got a bronze Marauder from their Doom line. And then we've got an unpainted Warhammer 4000 Necron figure. So, they do those variants of the unpainted, so you can paint them yourselves. And this particular one is going to be available exclusively at Walmart. And all those figures, again, are up for pre-order on the Walmart website. And last time I checked, are still available. Now, there's a couple other figures that showed up today on the Walmart website from McFarlane, which again, I don't think they're actually exclusives. I think they're just maybe being offered there first. But we've got another Warhammer 4000 figure, which this one actually looks really cool to me. The Battle Sister, which, you know, I'm not really into Warhammer. I don't really play the game, but just the figure itself here, it looks really cool to me. I guess the coloring with the black and red and everything. I'm going to guess this is part of the gold label collection, so I'm going to guess there's going to be a different variation of this figure released in the regular line. But this one is available for pre-order now. We also, that Mortal Kombat 11 Sub-Zero variant with the purple, they're calling the winter purple skin. That is now available for pre-order on Walmart's website. The other Mortal Kombat variant figure that they announced at the same time as this one, the Scorpion with the shadow skin, that one is not yet up for pre-order, not at Walmart or anywhere else. And again, I won't say 100% that this is a Walmart exclusive, but there's nothing that actually says it's a Walmart exclusive. It just happened to go up for pre-order today on the Walmart website. Then we have that Batman Arkham 2-pack that I've talked about previously, the Arkham Asylum 2-pack with Batman and the Joker with the green and everything. That is now available for pre-order at Walmart. It is the first place here in the United States that has it up for pre-order. We've seen it available overseas. It's actually out overseas, but Walmart has it listed with a November release date. And again, I don't know if this is a Walmart exclusive or they're just the first place to get it up for pre-order. And then the final figure is for you My Hero Academia fans. So a Shata figure, I believe this is the first time we're seeing this one, but it is available for pre-order on Walmart as well. And that one has a February 18th release date listed. Okay, now jumping back into Star Wars news. So we got a new Gaming's Great Black Series reveal this week. This comes via Mike Television, and he got his hands on this figure. It is based on a Jedi Fallen Order Biker Scout, so it's just a variation of their Biker Scout figure. But, you know, if you're into the Jedi Fallen Order or you just like Biker Scouts, this might be one you want to check out. Now, as I understand it, this figure should be available soon. It is a GameStop exclusive, like all the Gaming Great figures. Also in Canada, will be available at EB Games. And, again, should be available sometime this month. And then just a real quick update on the HasLab Vintage Collection Razor Crest vehicle. So I had mentioned previously how I figured Hasbro would partner with some retail partners overseas to take pre-orders to offer it to those outside the United States and Canada. And since I mentioned that in the last news video, it looks like UK retailer Zavvi is taking pre-orders. Now, they did also offer pre-orders for the HasLab Marvel Legends Sentinel. So I've never purchased anything from them, but you know, they seem to have a good rapport with Hasbro, and like with the Sentinel, are making it available to folks in the UK. For you fans of Hot Toys, we've got 2 more Star Wars figures based on the Clone Wars on the way. So first one that Hot Toys released official images of this morning was the Coruscant Guard. It is going to have a thermal detonator, figure stand, multiple pairs of hands, a regular blaster, a rifle, an electro stick, or whatever they call those. And should be going up for pre-order. I believe this is up for pre-order now, or if not now, very soon at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. And then also a new Darth Maul figure based on his appearance in the final season of the Clone Wars animated series. So he comes with his lightsaber. He comes with the moving blade effect pieces that you can put in the lightsaber as well. You get multiple pairs of hands. You get a figure stand. He has a hood that is removable. You can also take off his shirt so you can see the detailing with his chest and everything. He's got, also he comes with that Mandalorian prison that you saw him put in the final season, so that is included with the figure as well. Following up on a story I talked about last time, we got new updated images for that Iron Spider figure being put out by Sentinel. It is a 6-inch figure, and it's part of the new armor series, fighting armor series that they're doing. So this figure, if it's not available for pre-order, should be going up very soon and is slated with a December 2020 release date. And then in some non-toy news from Marvel, we got a pretty surprising announcement today that came via The Hollywood Reporter, and they are saying that actor Jamie Foxx will be reprising his role as Electro. Now, you may recall we last saw Foxx as Electro in the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man 2, It's not entirely clear to me if Fox is going to be playing that exact same version of Electro, or if this will be it's a unique version of Electro and they just picked him to basically play the character once again. Meaning I don't know if there's an actual connection between the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man world, if they're making some type of connection between the two. Is there a multiverse theme going on here? I don't know. There's really been no details released by Sony for the next Amazing Spider-Man movie or next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. It is slated right now with a release date of November 5th of next year, but we'll see if they stick with that. And, if there's a multiverse theme, we did see at the end of Far From Home, we saw actor J.K. Simmons, who, of course, had played Jonah Jameson in the previous Spider-Man movies. We saw him reprise his role at the end of the last Spider-Man movie. So I don't know if they're going for some type of multiverse theme where we could see, characters from other Spider-Man movies pop in, which that leads the question, could we see Andrew Garfield or even Tobey Maguire revise their Spider-Man roles? We'll have to wait and see. Super 7 has released their first teaser for their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates Wave 4 lineup, and based on this teaser image, it looks like one of the figures slated for Wave 4 is going to be the character known as Muckman. So I don't have any details on this wave. An announcement is expected next week, so we should get the full reveal next week. And they may do some teasers between now and then, but definitely, it looks like we are going to be getting an Ultimates version of Muckman from Super 7. For you Jazzwares Fortnite fans, we got our first look at the upcoming character known as the Brat. This is a 6-inch figure from Jazzwares. Obviously, he's a big hot dog, a human-looking hot dog. So I don't play Fortnite, so I'm not terribly familiar with the character, but definitely looks like a funny figure. He's got all kinds of accessories and everything. Jazzwares definitely seems to have kind of taken the lead on the Fortnite license. Not been seeing much from McFarlane on the Fortnite front recently, but Jazzwares continues to crank them out. For you Halo fans, so first of all, I've gotten indications that their 6-inch or 6.5-inch Halo figures have started to hit shelves at Target. So if you're wanting to collect those, you might want to start checking your local Target store. But we also have updated images for their Infinite 3.75-inch line. So unlike some companies, Jazzware is giving us highly articulated 6-inch and 3.75-inch figures. So we saw these at Toy Fair, so we knew they were coming. And the first wave includes the Master Chief, the Pilot, the Mark 7 Spartan, the UNSC Marine, and a Jackal Sniper. And I haven't heard any reports of these hitting shelves yet, but probably we saw the official images for the 6-inch figures like a month or so ago. So I'm guessing the 6-inch figures are hitting now, and we'll probably see these 3.75-inch figures hitting within a couple weeks, maybe a month. And while we're on the subject of smaller scale figures, Loyal Subjects continues to release official images for their new 5-inch BST AXN figures. So we had seen these figures previously, but now we've just got better images. And right now these figures are primarily showing up at Walmart stores. They are not Walmart exclusive, so eventually you will likely see them other places. I'm really surprised e-tailers haven't started taking pre-orders for any of these. But again, these are 5-inch highly articulated figures. They have around 22 points of articulation. They're doing a wide range of characters, and I've talked about these previously. But for these new images that they just released, they released images for their AC/DC Angus Young figure, the Big Trouble in Little China Lightning figure, and still no other indications of any other Big Trouble in Little China figures. It would be definitely cool if they flush out that line. For Cowboy Bebop, we've got the Spike Spiegel, and the Vicious figure, and then finally one image they released for their Napoleon Dynamite figure. So these should be hitting shelves at Walmart by October 15th, if not sooner. And again, like I said, they're not really Walmart exclusives, but that is right now the primary place that you can get them. Boss Fight Studio released a new image giving us our first look at their new line of figures based on the Umbrella Academy. Now, these are based specifically on the Netflix series, not the comic book series. And with this new image, we're seeing one of the figures in Wave 1, which is the character Stryker. And you can see with this, it's not an image of the actual figure itself, but it gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. It is a 4-inch figure. It will be compatible with their hack system. So if you collect their other 4-inch figures, this will be compatible with those. And you can see it looks like the figure is going to have quite a few accessories. You get a figure stand, multiple pairs of hands, and then other things that we saw in the first season, that mask or dog face mask thing that she would wear, which I'm guessing is probably an alternate head, done as an alternate head. Then you've got the little canister, the little money bank canister that they would get their messages from the time travel organization. She comes with 2 weapons, a pistol and a machine gun, and then you also get the briefcase, which is what they would keep their time traveling devices in. So no release date information at this time, but we should be getting more on this line pretty soon from Boss Fight with reveals of the other figures in the first wave. Storm Collectibles this week announced a new variant for their King of Fighters 98 Lori figure. So this one is being offered at the Wonder Festival 2020, which takes place in Shanghai this weekend. The figure is said to only be limited to 600 pieces, so I don't know if it will see a US release or not. I wouldn't be surprised if at least a very limited number get made available, maybe through someplace like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. They often carry these types of figures. But again, no specific word on a US release. But if you happen to be in Shanghai and going to Wonder Festival, you'll have an opportunity to get it then. Tomasi Nations today released a few images for their upcoming SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Raditz figure. So this figure is going to have multiple pairs of hands, at least 2 portraits, and swap out folded arms as well. And the figure is slated with a March 2021 release date. Okay, and then finally, last bit of news going back to McFarlane. Just yesterday, they released a new image of their DC Multiverse Death Metal's Batman figure alongside the Bat Cycle. So, we saw Batman, this version of Batman, riding this Bat Cycle, I think one time in the comic books. That's what it's based on. Now, they don't actually show the figure riding the bike, and with that big plastic leathery coat, I don't know. I find it hard to believe it's going to fit on there very well. The coat may be removable, but like in the comics, he actually was wearing the coat. You do have the split in the back there, so maybe it'll work. I don't know. It'll be, it'd be nice if they actually release some images of Batman riding the bike so you can see that they actually go together. Now, these 2 items are sold separately. The Batman figure is part of the wave that will have the Drown, the Red Sun Superman, and the Damian Robin. And then the bike is being sold as a separate vehicle. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about in the comments section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. Stay safe out there, guys, and until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.